Hello everyone, as always it's me, Bone50. Welcome to another episode of my virgin playthrough with Dark Souls 3. So before we get started, I got some background information on this episode here. Unfortunately, due to some technical difficulties, the original voice recording that went along with this footage was lost. See, what happened is, what I usually do is I record the gameplay in OBS, and then I record my voice with voice recorder, and that way I have two separate audio files I can edit independently. What I didn't realize is that voice recorder can only record up to something like 3 hours at a time, so it stopped recording without me noticing. I kept playing like that for a couple of hours, and ended up with all this footage and no narration. And I know how much you fellas love your narration. And at first I was considering just tossing all the footage out since I didn't have a voiceover. But then I thought I don't want to end up with another hole in the storyline like I skipped episode 4. So what I'm doing here now is showing you a sort of highlight reel and narrating it after the fact. So yeah, sorry for any inconvenience. Hope you still enjoy the show. Anywho, so as you just saw, I was having a bit of trouble up there with that svelte young lady. So I decided to give her a rest and try going the other way. Up ahead I see these nice gentlemen getting whacked. I almost start to wonder if the Blister's friendlies is not shooting at me. But it's not, of course. And I'm dead again. For some reason I decided that using an ember might actually be a good idea here. But it's not a good idea because I get invaded instantly. I book it back to the bonfire hoping I could summon somebody to help me out here. But of course, no one's there when I need them. But being the master of PvP that I am able to execute a backstab. Actually come pretty close to defeating this guy, and then I get impaled through the chest. Twice. And I'm dead again. And so, because I'm a really fast learner and all, I decide to use an ember again, and of course, I'm invaded yet again. I mean, what a surprise. Run back to the bonfire in a panic again, and of course I overlook the friendly phantom and decide to summon the man phantom because I have no idea what is going on over here. Now unfortunately this man phantom ignores me until them start going at it, and I just kinda hang around and wait for them to kill each other. So while they're busy, I decide to kill some time and go fight the gentleman with the tree saw again. I check back and they're still going at it. So I decide to spice things up a little bit. Once Hodrick's dead, I don't know what to do with this other guy, but luckily he just goes ahead and tries to help me out. But he gets himself killed while I'm hanging behind. Honestly though, I think it was for the better, because then I didn't have to wonder when he tried to betray me like my no-good husband. I tried going solo, and first I get slapped around by the ballista for a little bit. Managed to kill all the bad guys in the little house there. Also managed to get hit by the ballista through the wall somehow. Find a weapon I'm never gonna use. Get trolled a little bit. and then I come across what I correctly assumed to be the boss arena. So I decide to look around a little bit before heading in. Realize I've circled back to where I was before, and so I decide it's time to face the music. As you can see, I'm still trying to get the hand of this mana potion business here. And so I discover the boss is this actual tree that's in the room. And it's got some kind of growth on it. It's on its crotch. Looks worse than my sister's hemorrhoids. So I managed to whack it a couple times in the hemorrhoids before it knocks me back. Try and whack it a few more times, but its secretions get in the way. Get a few more shots and managed to avoid getting sat on. Completely failed that attempt, but quickly get another chance to do some damage to this tree's very vascular looking inflammation, I might say. But then I gotta retreat because of all the secretions. Eventually the thing's hemorrhoids rupture, and I figure it's gonna bleed out or something. But then the floor collapses. And then when we're down in the pit, this appendage just springs out from this thing's orifice. I get a few more hits in. And then I realize I can't heal anymore. And I die rather unceremoniously. This time, I tried going it alone, but I don't make it very far. So, I give up on that area for a little while, decide to retrace my steps, and I figure I'll give these fellas one more try. But I get a little bit distracted when I'm collecting the items, and I get killed again pretty quickly. So now, I've got my new Harry Potter hat on, grab my souls, kill you guys, but decide to skip this joint. Try another route, but I realize I'd run in yet another circle. So, I grab an ember, and I go for the boss one more time. Much to my surprise, I don't get baited and instead find two people to summon. We exchange pleasantries as one does, and then we're off. Make it through this part, enter the portal, waste no time popping the tree's hemorrhoids open again. Then I get myself killed despite having two people helping. I get myself killed again, fighting two of the easiest enemies in the game. This time, I decide to be smart again, and I use another ember. But of course I get killed in PvP again. This time I try to be a little bit smarter, and wait to ember until I'm in front of the actual boss area. Here I summon Garen. Hello, Garen. Garen says hello, and off we go. Garen does about 90% of the work while I'm off gallivanting. Eventually we fall through the floor. Garen's getting right in there, fighting the hemorrhoids, knee-deep in secretions. Suddenly, Garen gets grabbed, so that's when I decide to finally start contributing something to this fight. Then I get grabbed, and of course Garen's right there, saving the day, popping the pustules. So at this point I'd like to say, Garen, wherever you are, I'd like to thank you for your service. I don't think I could have done it without you, Garen. And so that's how I killed a tree with hemorrhoids. I think we'll call it a day here, fellas. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time.